The following contest is a six-woman Hell in a Cell match and is for the Women's of Honor and the NXT Mutiny Women's Championships. Introducing the champion from Boston, Massachusetts, the Women's of Honor Champion, CEO Mercedes.
Corey, it doesn't get much bigger than this, as both titles will be up for grabs here tonight.
And by night's end, one of these superstars will have a championship for each shoulder, while the other is going to go home with absolutely nothing.
And guys, allow me to say thank you to everybody watching at home for spending part of your Independence Day with us.
Congratulations, Cole. I thought for sure you were going to say some corny cliche about there being fireworks in this upcoming match. You showed a lot of reserve there. Very good job.
That's Byron's job.
And representing the living legends from New York, Nikki.
Here it is, guys. One match, two titles. The stakes don't get much bigger than this.
No, they don't, Cole. And you can imagine the nerves these superstars must be feeling right now. They might not be showing it, but I can assure you, they're feeling it.
And very quickly, I can tell you that these superstars are very excited to have the opportunity to compete here tonight on Independence Day.
And similarly, we're excited to be able to call the action for you, especially for this match. This is going to be great.
Blair Davenport, the self-proclaimed scourge of the women's division.
Yeah, a mix of gothic charisma and cold-hearted fury.
And from Wellington, New Zealand, the NXT Mutiny Women's Champion, Blair Davenport.
Well, Blair Davenport has said that she's not here to impress anyone but herself.
Well, she might not want to hear this then, but she's been impressive thus far.
And guys, allow me to say thank you to everybody watching at home for spending part of your Independence Day with us.
Congratulations, Cole. I thought for sure you were going to say some corny cliche about there being fireworks in this upcoming match. You showed a lot of reserve there. Very good job.
That's Byron's job.
There are only three things certain in life: death, taxes, and Charlotte Flair. She is inevitable.
An entrance fit for a queen.
And from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Corey, I'm sure you would agree that no one makes quite an entrance like Charlotte Flair.
I completely agree, Saxon, because every time she's in the ring, it is a spectacle to behold.
Charlotte Flair competed in the first women's match to main event WrestleMania and takes pride in always controlling the situation around her.
There is no one better in the big moment than Charlotte Flair.
As physically dominant as any superstar we have ever seen.
Charlotte is always happy to send a message inside the ropes.
And each step furthers her legacy. Shifting gears now, I'd like to take this opportunity to wish everybody a very happy 4th of July.
And if you're into fireworks, don't touch that remote because this one is sure to be explosive.
Ugh, who writes your stuff? The man has arrived.
And the WWE Universe is on their feet.
And from Dublin, Ireland, the man, Becky Lynch.
Well, you could say that Becky Lynch has carved out a Hall of Fame career simply because she has believed in herself every step of the way.
And very quickly, I can tell you that these superstars are very excited to have the opportunity to compete here tonight on Independence Day.
And similarly, we're excited to be able to call the action for you, especially for this match. This is going to be great.
An up-and-coming talent in the women's division.
If you ask Indy Hartwell herself, Cole, she's not up and coming. Indy believes she is already main event worthy.
And from Melbourne, Australia, Indy Hartwell.
Indy Hartwell has already had reigns with the NXT Tag Titles and the NXT Women's Championship.
Truly battle-tested. She's ready to continue that success on the main roster.
Would you say, Cole, that she's impressive?
Corey, did you ever imagine what it felt like to withstand punishment from Hell in a Cell?
I did, but I'm glad I get paid to talk about it now. I mean, Hell in a Cell is carnage. Hell in a Cell is pandemonium.
Superstars know they must enter a Hell in a Cell with a different mindset and be a version of themselves they have never been before.
Remember, anything goes, but the only way to win is pinfall or submission in the ring. This demonic structure seems to bring out the darkest, most treacherous sides of anyone who enters. With that in mind, Corey, how do you begin to approach an opponent inside the cell?
You're right, the Hell in a Cell certainly brings out the most depraved side of a person, Cole, and you can't fight that. So you just have to succumb to that deep, dark place in your heart, because your opponent already has.
Now we have Davenport. Look at this. Snap suplex.
Clearly thinks taking out the leg is the best path to being crowned champion.
Drop suplex.
Boom. Debilitating attacks like that are exactly how you create a big opening.
In the corner now, she doesn't want to stay there.
Connects. Saw it coming.
Snap suplex. Charlotte experiencing a bit of a challenge to the natural in-ring ability she prides herself in.
She can handle it. She has to. She's trapped in the center.
Just defiantly fighting off her opponent.
Fisherman suplex.
Right to the back of the knee.
Targeted the lower body there, and it was highly effective.
Timely reversal on Lynch. Carrying in a jeopardizing position here.
Driven down face first.
She countered that into her own offense.
Becky Lynch rolls through, and she's disarmor locked in.
There may be only one way out of the disarmor, and it was there. Oh, man, by the hair.
Ooh, what a forearm club. It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that.
Charlotte is being measured. The end could be near.
Face buster.
A couple of individuals.
Here it comes. The rack attack.
We might see a new champion crown.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Snapmare to set up their opponent. Full head of steam and a heck of a DDT we just witnessed. Spinning kick to the... Blair Davenport.
Jarring knee delivered.
That is how a true champion defends their title.
And we expected a fine match, but these ladies have truly defied even the greatest of expectations. What a display of strength here. Shot after shot after shot. Oof. Flair retaliates.
Busting up for the gory special. Oh, wait a second.
Flatliner. Yikes.
The champ delivering when it counts.
Bullseye.
A savage beatdown with a barbed wire bat.
Whoa, right into a chop block. Debilitating counter.
Blair Davenport.
Yes! Blair Davenport's able to retain her championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your NXT Women's Champion, Blair Davenport.
She retains both of her